So we know that there was a fallen, the 200. So there were the ones that fell, and then there were the 200 from the ones that fell that specifically wanted to have children with women, and that's documented in the Bible. Now, when it goes back to the Garden of Eden, and they're saying that Eve ate the fruit, ate the apple, is that implying that she actually had sex with a reptilian? And do you think that's where the line of Cain came from?
So from what I understand, there was they don't specify what fruit she ate, or they just, it's basically she took fruit for herself and for Adam. The whole event with her and the serpent, that there's a few details missing from that as well. Yeah, there's a lot of there are theories that suggest that she did sleep with the devil, which is why God put that on the seed of her and the devil. So, or the what I would call Satan's, not just one but several. So, but the one who tricked Eve is not Satan, the devil we think of when people say Satan. This is I believe it's Godriel. Godriel is the one who he also taught the other angels how to change shape. He taught them how to sleep with women. So there's different things they had to be taught first, and yeah, something definitely happened, but it was the point at which it was all a test. It was when God created the angels, there was a test in the beginning, okay, and they were just allowed to incarnate. And that was a test for them. When man was created, he got his own test, and that was basically, it had to occur in order for us to have the ability to learn to be the human beings we were intended to be, because we have these other angelic beings. And for that reason, we had to go through because remember, if you create something, right, you create, let's say you create a angelic being, all right, your next being, your next creation is not going to be worse than that first creation. It's going to be better. You're going to make improvements. Okay, remember, they wanted to come here. They wanted to be gods to us. They wanted to rule over us. They wanted to be like God. They came here. They wanted to mix with us. They have their roles to play, but they kind of have like this choice as well. So they have positions to play. Everything is maintained by them. So it's kind of like you have like such as the seasons are maintained. Meteorites passing by us, that's maintained. Call it divine intervention, but there's angels who have specific jobs, and that's what they do. They maintain the moon is maintained. This is why the moon is always facing, it's purposed. It's designed that way. This is why you can look at the solar system. This is a design. You can see the if you were to look at, you can see that picture they always give you. Everything is in the right place, and it's positioned just perfectly. Anything to throw it off, and everything changes. And all you need actually to throw anything that all this off is a second constellation, second system to come in. And it comes in every so often, and then each time it comes in, the severity of what happens is different. The first time it came in, we have the flood. Next time it came in, we have what happened in Egypt. Next time it came in, we have what happened. It was less severe when the time of Christ. So it's coming around again. And the severity, I guess, is the most extreme, because it's probably going to be the closest it's ever gotten to us. So we have that, okay? And that is always discussed. but it's not. We when we read these texts, we look at it as background. We didn't notice what they just said. We didn't when they say, "Oh, there was a star shining in the sky at the time of," we just looked at as that as the background, and we don't recognize. Okay, what star are you talking about? You know what I mean? Because if you look at, yeah, I mean, things were in different positions back then. They could see Saturn as good as we could see the moon. So when you have things like that, and they change, trajectories, and things were maintained and moved into different positions. So here we are today. We're going to be going through a different cycle. It's just a cycle. It's movement.
Do you believe that it's actually this is what God meant when he was creating heaven on earth and a new earth? Like, this is what's happening, all the terraforming and the sinkholes and everything. It's actually preparing to be the new earth.